Hello and happy Monday. Happy No King's Day. It is February 17th, and this is a collective tarot reading for the week ahead. This is aligned to the primordial C, which is those people who are aligned to social change and global healing, those people who are wanting to bring in a more loving and equitable world to everyone, to all of Earth, to all of its creatures, to all of its humans and beyond. So let's get some advice for our week, shall we? Page of Cups with the underlying energy of Nine of Wands. It feels like we haven't been able to really enjoy the things that we normally enjoy lately. We've been so focused on what feels like is going wrong, like what we're losing, our battle wounds, that we're not able to just kind of sit and enjoy ourselves anymore. And those things that we do enjoy don't kind of pack the same punch as they used to. Page of Cups is this energy of kind of thinking about what is love, and not love as an exchange, but love as an energy, love as a verb of a give and a take. This Page of Cups energy this week is thinking about what feels like fruit, what feels ripe and ready for me. Because lately it hasn't felt like there's been a lot of fruit available, a lot of reward in the efforts. And that's because we feel stuck in traditional ways, traditional values. The Hierophant is all about a bit of order, but it can be religion, it can be structure, it can be education, it can be schools. It's all of these systems where we're expected to show up in a certain way. And that is what is causing so much of this wounded energy right now, and so much of this lack of being able to feel passionate and alive. It's because the systems that we are a part of are restricting us. With the Knight of Wands, we're being asked to take action. And what action is that? We have the World. That's ending a cycle. This week gives us an opportunity for ourselves, okay? Because listen, if you can't fix something in 20 minutes, or it's not yours to fix, we have to be able to kind of like let a little bit of control go, right? What can I do in the next 20 minutes is a great starting point. But right now we can't fix the entire world, but we can fix our inner world. We can come in and we can recognize, number one, we don't really need fixing. We don't really need healing. There's really nothing wrong with us. Maybe just some expectations or perceptions. Is it the environment, the expectation? What needs to be altered here? But we are being asked this week to look at our inner world and to recognize what we can take action on. Can I be more active? Can getting outside help me feel a little bit better? Can I get sunlight on my skin? Can I drink some more water? Can I log off 30 minutes earlier from social media so I'm not consuming as much? What are some little changes that I can do in my world that are going to help me feel less weighed down, less burdened? That's important this week. It's about what's in our control, because a lot of this helplessness is coming because of we're looking at the big picture. We're looking at going from 0 to 100. And if you have to think of getting every single one, I have to go 1, I have to go 2, I have to go 3, I have to go 4, I have to go 5, it becomes overwhelming. And so we're being asked to actually surrender the idea that it has to be all or nothing, and that it's okay to go from 0 to 1 or from 0 to 2. We don't have to go to 0 to 20 or 0 to 50 or 0 to 100. Let yourself off the hook. We have Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles typically is that energy of just holding on and being really stubborn, really wanting things to look a certain way. In this position with it upside down, it's like shaking, hanging you upside down by the feet and shaking you so that your coins come out of your pants. I know it's funny, it's just what they're showing me. But it's like, listen, sometimes you have to be turned upside down so you're willing to see what's important. So you're willing to see what's loose, what needs to be held on to. Guarantee you're not going to grapple at those pennies falling out of your pants, but you're probably going to hold on to the button of your jeans, make sure your whole pants don't fall off, right? And so this feeling right now is like having to identify what is actually important and what is actually important right now versus the long run. What is within your control right now versus the long run. And getting really clear here. because we are going to have to make some decisions. We are going to have to find our balance. And the only way we can find our balance is by prioritizing. And I know, believe me, you guys, you're woo-woo warriors right there beside us. And you want to heal the world. You want to make a change, but you don't know where to start. There's so many different things that we want to put our energy into. And then again, we only have so much energy. And so this week in particular, we're just being asked to get focused on where, if I could only do one thing today, what would be most impactful? And sometimes it's going to be resting. And sometimes it's going to be jumping on the phone for 30 minutes to call our representatives. And sometimes it's going to be reaching out to a friend to make sure they're okay. And sometimes it's going to be screaming or running or jumping up and down or rolling around and shaking our fists against the ground. There are going to be different answers on different days. But this week is all about understanding that we have a choice of where we put our energy. Not only where we put our energy, where we give our energy, but where we receive our energy. With that Page of Cups, trying to figure out what is love, what is that give and take, where can I receive fruit? This week is about, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all the fruits there. Look at it. Where are you going to get your fruit? And with this Page of Wands underneath, this is about allowing yourself to be in the moment, actually savoring it, tasting it, recognizing what it feels like. Because we can't keep making decisions based on what we think it's going to be. The future's not yet written because you haven't made those decisions yet. You haven't decided which one, okay? You're sitting here going, I could do this one, but what if it's too sour? And this one, oh, I saw somebody else get that and they made kind of a weird face, so maybe I won't like it either. This week, my ears just started ringing. Don't make a decision. Don't jump to conclusions before you've tried it. Because there is something waiting for you within this week that is meant to surprise and delight you. But you have to be willing to engage in a give and take with it. You have to be willing to show up with open hands, not stubbornly holding on, and admitting that we're all making it up. We're all figuring it out as we go. And sometimes the best thing we can do is just inch forward one step at a time, one decision at a time, one action, one day, one moment at a time. Have a fantastic week.